I am the Humble Seer.
Hi, Aries, and welcome to the Humble Seer. This is your timeless read, so whenever you come upon it is when you need to. I'm going to pull a card on the single, and I'm going to pull a card on the couple, and we're going to see what is going on for you, Aries single and Aries couple. Okay? All right, I'm going to take the bottom card for the singles, and I'm going to take the top card for the couple. So whenever you happen upon this is when you need to hear this, okay? Timeless. All right, so for the single, we have the Nine of Swords. Well, isn't that interesting? And that is likely because you have a torch still for that person that you lost. See that? And no one compares to them. No one compares to the person that you had at one time that you no longer have and that you will no longer have it. And I think you've come to terms with that. I think you know that, Aries, and you're settling into it. At least you're trying to. So the advice is to release that person because you have a lot of people around you that are interested. They like your swagger. They like how you roll. They like how you move. They like how you sashay down the hall. There's a lot of people that have an interest in you and you in them, but you're still holding on to that torch for that other person. But it doesn't mean that you're not interested because you are and you've dated. So it's not like you're not involved. But what happens is when you get into that relationship and things are good, you pop up in bed and you're looking like that. You're like, oh my God, it's the person that I was in that relationship with that I loved, but I'm no longer with. So you're romanticizing a previous relationship. And it is a person, someone that you need to release in order to open up your heart to that special someone. Because right now you're just running through people. You're not really giving them a chance because you're feeling like this from time to time when you start thinking about that person that you fell in love with. This is how you feel. It brings you sleepless nights. Even the bed is crying. So what you have to do is lift your head up, look around. The workplace is primed for you to get involved with someone. There's somebody, around you that you could have a relationship with. There's people when you go into your favorite, whatever store that you go into that you enjoy going into, there are people, and you notice I'm not saying a person, there are people that are interested in you that would jump at the chance to date you. And there's somebody, I feel like it's a store that you go to, maybe a grocery store or a shoe store, whatever, you go to a lot, you frequent, you go to a few times a month. There's somebody there that you already know is interested in you, but you're not giving them the time of day. So the moral of this story is to release that old person and to start, having conversation with people that are around you and in places that you're at. That everything that I just told you is what is the advice for you single Aries. Hello, I wanted to quickly interrupt this video to remind you you can come to my coffee page here, click on commissions, and if you do a little scrolling, you come to describe my lover. And I can tell you what you need to know about your next lover, what they look like, dress like, or even where you may meet them. So check it out. Okay, let's move on to the coupled Aries. Okay, so now with the coupled Aries, we have the devil. Well, isn't that interesting? Now, for many of you, the devil represents Capricorn because Capricorn in the tarot, this represents Capricorn, the devil. So many of you, it's a Capricorn that you were involved with in a previous relationship, or you're involved with them now. Either way, you're chained to them. They're an elixir to you, or whatever sign it is. You are now in something that you are, like I say, you have an addiction to. And you have to ask yourself, is it love? Is this addiction that I have with this person that I'm involved with, is this love or is it lust and just an addiction? Am I chained to them and vice versa? Are they chained to me? Am I really getting out of it what I want? So you have to ask yourself, now you're in this relationship. Do you want to be in this relationship? Is this something that you want long term? Is this something that you want, to continue? Maybe you've been with them for a month, a year, 2 months, 10 years, but you're starting to question. And you have to ask yourself, the devil is about addictions. It's about two people chained to one another, ultimately to the devil, ultimately to things that don't serve them. They're coexisting in a relationship that isn't serving them. And you, Aries, you're not going to release it. You're an Aries. You're an emperor. You have rules. And you're not going to let that certain someone just walk out the door because you had to work to get them. So leaving isn't an option, but you have to ask yourself, why is leaving not an option? Because if you're saying to yourself, leaving is not an option, then it needs to be the option. Because you are stuck in something that has you addicted. And it could be, that addiction could be a lot of things. That addiction could be, you're addicted to the money that the two of you make. You're addicted to the love making. You're addicted to the going out every day and looking good and feeling fresh and fun. You're addicted to those things. But are you addicted to the love? And you really don't even want to be addicted to that. You want to be a whole person. You don't want to be chained. You don't want to be where I see the one, there's the other. You want to have your own time, your own space, your own freedom. But are you unwilling to give that, or is your partner unwilling to give that? So you decide. I'm going to leave it there. Thank you for stopping by the Humble Seer. Do consider liking, sharing, subscribing. Leave a comment below and tell me your thoughts. And if you like what I do, buy me a coffee in the description box below. Until next time, as always, take good care and we'll talk soon. Bye.